Morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Happy Sunday. Hey, Dave.
Hey mate, how's it going?
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Still on
Can you
us.
not hear me?
We can hear you fine,
Stop.
but your camera's seized up, mate. You might want to have a look at it.
Technology. It was going to hit one of us, weren't it?
It's a good face. It's a really good face you're pulling.
No, I'm definitely frozen. Brilliant.
Still frozen. It's all right. Reboot. Come back on. Don't worry about it. Whatever you need to do.
2 ticks.
You're fine, mate. You're fine.
Good start.
Oh, dear. Good start. Yeah, good start. Rodders?
Morning, boys. How are you?
All right. Euro Disney good?
Amazing.
You get your
Amazing.
photograph taken with Mickey Mouse? Sat on Goofy's lap? Yeah, all that? Yeah. I bet you were more interested in the Frozen section, weren't you?
Do you know what? It actually weren't there. They left, I think, like a week before we got there. So, didn't see any Frozen.
Travelling Frozen.
Okay.
No, it was good. Really good. Kids enjoyed it, which is the main thing. So.
Good. How's the tank? Got fish in it yet?
No, today.
Ah, right, okay.
Today. The phosphate, been battling the phosphate, but yeah, it's more or less in range now. Not far.
Cool. Nice. He's back. Can you hear us?
We're not frozen.
Back. We're not frozen. You're good. We're all good. Thanks for joining us, Dave. You well? All good down there?
Yes, good mate. Thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Apart from my garage is completely rock solid in terms of frozen with the ice. So I've been making our row in the downstairs toilet for the last few days, and it's just bringing back a lot of bad memories. But anyway, Drip, you good?
Very well.
Very well. Yes. So you've been shopping, haven't you?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you. You haven't fixed your pipes yet. You've ignored that, and you've gone spending.
Yeah, the pipes aren't important at the moment.
Okay.
So instead, you can just see one of my new fish.
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't eaten a fucking thing yet, though. So
he's there. He's there.
There he is.
There he is.
Oh, I love him, mate. Amazing fish.
We'll try and get him eating today because he didn't eat anything yesterday, which is always a good sign.
Perfect.
Yeah, always a great sign. My idea was to have a yellow long nose and a copper band in the same tank, but the best way to do that apparently is put them in together. But that thing showed up in AAC yesterday, and he was just the perfect size.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with him. Beautiful colorations, healthy. Was eating like a pit. Oh, there, I was getting chased at the moment as we speak. How wonderful! That'll help him eat later. So yeah, nabbed him along with some corals and along with some. I've been using aminos on this tank. I've been using Coral Essentials aminos on this tank, right? And it's had a minimal kind of effect. In terms of polyp extension, etc. I've been feeding Benepets at the moment, right? I like Benepets, and I went and got this yesterday.
Okay, yeah.
Tropic Marin. I put about 3 mil in, and the reaction from the corals was insane.
Really?
Nothing like it. And then gave that about 20-25 minutes. Launched me Benepets in, and mate, they were spaffing everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
So, if anyone is looking, listen, you can only speak as you find. Everyone's got an opinion, but your own evidence is gold, mate. Anyone is thinking about any kind of aminos. I actually went to look for the Nyos, funny enough, Rodders, after last week.
I don't think it's not out released yet, is it?
No, there was nothing in there, Nyos-wise. And another reason was, Tom, remember you had sank Nyos and you backed up what Rodder said last week about the concentration of it. Do you know what I mean? Oh,
it's the phosphate up and the nitrate up. They're 10 times stronger than the elements one.
When Rodders was saying last week about the concentration of the new products coming out, I thought, do you know what? You know, you get bored of the amount of watered down stuff. You go through it like anything. So I looked for Nyos, couldn't find it. And above Nyos was Tropic Marin. I used the Tropic Marin probiotic mineral for the trace elements, and I find that has worked wonders for me. So. As much as I'm fauna marin on the balling light, I've had some really great results with Tropic Marin as well. So nice to mix it.
It is.
Corals sitting in the sump at the moment. Because I had angelfish previously, I found that if I ever get new coral frags, I dip them and then I leave them in the sump, under the light in the sump for a couple of days, just so if I used to dip a coral and whack it straight in my main tank, the slime and mucus that was on that coral, it was just like a magnet for the angelfish, and then they'd, it would attract them to it, they'd peck it to death, it would strip. So now I rest them in the sump for a couple of days, let them find their feet, and then I'll put them in the main tank in, probably Monday, Tuesday, something like that. So
good idea.
Yeah,
good idea.
Nice.
What else did I get? Little heater. Oh, I've got a little heater for the when I'm mixing up me out for the fauna marine. My when I first done it, I had a bucket, went to mix it all up, and obviously the heater's like that, didn't fit in the bucket, so just something handy like that, when you just think, another thing I need, do you know what I mean? But it will make life easier. I mean, I need a warehouse to store all this stuff.
Is the mixture solidifying then, is it?
Yeah, it's just I ended up resting it in some boiling hot water, like put the bucket in some boiling hot water, get a heater in it, so it's just to warm it enough to kind of mix clearer. Do you know what I mean? Listen, you still a little grain at the bottom, but no, just little things that will just help me, mate. You think you put it off and you put it off and you put it off, and then you do it again. And yesterday I just thought, do you know what? Make life easier for myself, which I don't often do, I must admit. But other than that, happy days, all good.
Good. Dave, you've got a bit of an announcement to make. So since your tank tour on Reef AF with Ron and the boys, you've gone and decided I'll not steal your thunder. What have you decided you're going to do?
Quit the hobby and get a life. No.
I tried that and came back.
Yeah, tried that, come back. No, I'm going to go up to a 5-foot tank. So at the moment it's a 3-footer. So
new tank.
I kind of measured it all up, and a 5-footer will just fit. So yeah.
Oh, what are you thinking? What tank?
Oh God. So you're gonna turn your nose down here, but this is an Aqua One tank. I've had Aqua Ones for how many years? I say, Tom, 14 total, I think. Yeah. So I think I'll go under the old logic of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The only thing is I don't like about the tank, and I said on the tour the other day, was the sump design is absolute pants. So I'll probably end up customising the sump just to make it more niche for me. Yeah. So yeah, it's 5 by 2 by 2.
I used to sell them in a shop years ago when I worked for Maidenhead, and we never really had any back. So yeah, I think they're Australian.
Bomb-proof.
Aqua One.
Haven't got a clue, mate. Haven't got a clue.
Just so you know, this is Australian, Rodders. You know the thing you call a granny blanket.
What, your nan's 1970s carpet, yeah?
Melinda will have it.
So when are you thinking upgrading then? What is going to be the plan? Because what are you going to do with the one behind you, obviously? Where's that going to go while you're upgrading?
Well, I won't. I'm going to do it all in the day, mate. Live large and go for it, don't you? I'll get Sean, who's been on the stream, Sean Russell, successful Reef Aquariums, to come up and give us a hand. Sure, we'll have a lot of banter doing it, and it should be good, mate.
Make sure you get rid of all them tissues from under your bed, Dave.
I will do, mate. Don't you worry about that, son.
Behave. Well, there's one thing. He's called Successful Reef Aquarium, so it's got to be successful, hasn't it? Otherwise, he can't live up to his name. So a bit of pressure there, Sean.
Yeah, I use Sean. Obviously, me and him have been friends outside of the hobby for a long time, but I used him when I swapped over my Nano to this, because unless you do it slowly, you kind of get a bit petrified, right? But he's like, don't worry about it. I'll take all the stress away. We'll get it done. And I wasn't stressed at all. He come along with a 400 litre vat of heated salt water, chucked it in, and a bunch of bacteria, and off we went. So yeah, I'm expecting kind of a similar process for this one.
Very good. So when are you thinking of doing it? Any idea on time frame?
I've got, first things first, I've got to get equipment. I've got to upgrade some equipment. So I'm going to slowly this year get that together. And then if it's not the end of this year, it will be early next year. I'll swap over to the 5-footer. But
so you've got to buy it. You're going to be buying Radians off Drippy then, aren't you? So because Drippy then can get.
We have spoken. We have spoken, haven't
I
we?
find all the 2 hectare 30s and 2 hectare 15s, and then I'm going to get the Strattons, aren't you, Dave?
And he's only charging me a nice price of 2 Strattons. You know, he's quite kind like that.
Listen, I'm not someone that mugs up. I believe in the Reefers Code. I said you can have all 4 of these lights for $4,000, right? I believe in the Reefers Code. Right? Oh, listen, and just for I'll chuck in the tank mounts as well, all right?
You are a good man, aren't you? Yeah.
For another 250 quid.
That's it, yeah.
We're going to leave the dust on them, though, aren't we, mate?
Plus postage, plus postage, plus
Yeah,
postage, of course. Right, and we're just jumping, gentlemen, and say good morning to everybody who's made the effort to join us this Sunday morning. And thank you very much to the 44 of you that are watching. So please give us a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. Morning, John Boy. Hope you're good.
Morning,
John.
Noel.
I see you as ever in the comments. What else we got here? Morning, Matt. Norfolk Reefer. Hope you're well.
Morning, mate.
Morning. Critical Reefer. Morning. Hope you're all good. Yeah. As we can be, minus whatever it is. What's it down there at the minute then, boys? You're obviously south of me. What you got at the minute on
Minus
your
2.
0 here.
0? Dave?
I'm -2, Matt. Still got ice on the inside of my window.
Yeah, we're -1 up here. Drip, what you doing?
Huh?
What temperature is it down there at the minute? You got any idea?
Well, a bit of frost on the grass, don't know. Who knows what temperature it is? I ain't got a clue.
Look on your phone, you tit. Morning, Woody's Reef.
I'm looking at it.
Morning, Woody.
Morning, Woody. What else we got in here? Reefy Reese. Hello, good morning, everybody. -2. Well done.
Okay.
Leroy's in the house as always. Morning, Lee.
Bandit.
Bandit. We've got Immers joining us. Nice avatar. Very nice. Anthony. Morning, Anthony. Hope you're good.
Morning.
Liam.
Morning, mate.
With only fools and horses. That's a joke. That's at Dave's expense, I think, because it's Dave in it. Trigger, and Rodney. Dave, yeah, got it. Well done. Nice effort. I'll see Liam this afternoon, actually. Right, who else have we got in here? Daz is here. Morning, oi. No dramas here. Oh, issue with Mobius. You'll have to tell us about that, Daz. And we'll throw it up. We'll have a chat about it in a minute. Johnny B, hope you're good.
Morning.
Nice to see you. Morning. What else have we got in here? Steve. Morning, Steve.
Morning,
Steve. Good. Wednesday night stream was entertaining. It was very good. Very good. Roberto's here. Probably having the copter serviced as we speak.
The chopper.
Plenty of antifreeze on it, Robert. Superior reef keeping. I've not seen that one before. That's a nice avatar. Very nice. Corals in there. Very good. Morning to you. Thank you for joining us. Melinda is in the house.
Morning.
Coming a regular. Nice to see you, Melinda, on here.
That's Miranda, isn't it? It's not Melinda.
Well, sorry, Miranda now. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, Miranda. Welsh Ben. Morning, Ben.
Morning, Ben.
Benji. Nice to see you. We've got AAC TV in the house. Morning, chaps, and morning all. Thanks,
morning,
Paul.
AAC.
Good morning to you and Flange. Hope you're all good down there, AAC. Pardon? Say that again.
Thanks for the fish. It's doing great. Looking amazing.
Good.
As always.
Yeah, I need to come down and have a look in the shop. I've not been for ages.
You keep bottling it, mate.
I don't keep bottling it. I've got an electric car now, so I need to make sure I can get there.
Yeah, I've got an electric car now, and I've got to sit outside McDonald's for 3 hours while I've got to wait for someone.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what's been happening.
Well, you weren't picking it up the other day, boy, when you was told there was 3 bays there and everyone was being used and you had to sit outside.
I did. Morning, Tommy B. Happy Sunday, guys. Hope you're well. Cheers. Thank you very much for the support, as always. Corey's here with us again from White Corals, Nyos. Morning, Corey. Hope you're good. Looking forward to talking to you more, like I say, when the Nyos stuff is on the shelf. I think... got to say hello to Steve. Morning, Steve. Hope you're good.
Stevie.
I'll be contacting you this week to bring the other Nyos tank back. It's been wrapped up in my other car, so it's not left on the drive. Don't worry. I'll be fetching that back next week.
I also might be seeing Steve soon when Dave buys these lights off me. So
Done deal, mate. Done deal.
Done deal. And thanks again, Steve, for the quick turnaround in swapping the tank. Amazing. Really good service. Thank you. Harry is here, spiritual
Morning.
reefer. Morning, Harry. Like the new video. Watched it last night with Kaz. Very good. Very good in front of the camera is Harry. Very good. Stuart. Morning, Stuart. How are you? Morning.
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go. You've seen it here.
There you go.
There you go.
Amazing.
There you go. Very good. Thanks for that, Steve. Nice bit of info for the viewers this morning.
I wonder if the powder's going to be there as well. Out of interest.
Ian, we talk about that after the stream, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Till 10 o'clock.
You need to come to one of my meetings.
Behave. Right. Have I missed anybody out? Don't think I have. If I have. Sorry. Yeah. Rodder's Cam is in the house.
Morning.
Morning.
Ronaldinho.
Morning. My lot or my 10 TT. You'll have to tell me which way I pronounce it.
I still can't work out his thing.
Well, it's an angry face with 2 guns. So
Is it 2
I'm
guns?
sure-
Yes, 2 guns, yeah.
2 smoking guns, yeah. I think so.
That's
Got
almost my surname.
Chris is here as well. Morning, Chris. Nice to see you. Not seen you before on our stream, so thank you very much. Nice avatar. Who else we got? Oh, Dave Benson's here. Morning, Dave. Hope you're good.
Dave.
Hope the tank's doing well. Sylvester Reef. Morning, Sylvester Reef.
Morning.
Morning.
-7 where he is. Really? Wow. John Wee, -5. Yeah, throw up your temperatures.
Let's see. No, it will.
Wow. Crikey. Who else we've got in here? Mickey Hicksy. Morning, everyone. I love your vids. Keep it up, please. We're trying.
We are.
Thank you. We've got Ryan in the house. Morning, Ryan. Hope you're good.
Morning,
Nice
Ryan.
to see you in the chat. And
Morning,
that
morning.
is us. So, thank you very much. As I said to the chats before we went live, we were privileged to go through Mo Magic's amazing builds on Friday night, which I hope people enjoyed. It gave me something to do last week for a change. That's for sure. But no, this morning we're going to have just a general chat. So if you, the viewers, have got anything you want us to talk about or talk amongst yourselves and involve us, please throw it in the comments because there is no specific agenda for this morning. It is literally a reefing chat and catch up. So it would be good to know what you've been up to. Have you bought anything? Any nightmares? Any frustrations? Anything you want to ask that maybe some of the guys can help you with? Then throw it up there and we'll have a chat about it.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah.
By the
So
way,
is it-
sorry to
It's
interrupt you, but I've not seen this geezer's name before, but I'm very intrigued by Dirt Devil's Reef.
It's David Owen, that is, from Ireland.
That is a great name.
Oh.
I'm frozen again, aren't I? Unbelievable.
Oh, dear.
Curse of technology. This channel, mate. Jesus.
Oh,
Give me
dear.
2 ticks.
This one. Yes.
Dirt
Coral-
Devil's Reef. What a great name.
Coral Pimp back on.
He's. I was talking to him yesterday. Actually, I thought he was a little bit worried because he had a lot of nip marks on a couple of his SPS. Dipped everything, and everything's fine. So must be a fish.
Yeah.
Oh, so no flatworm then? Nothing.
No, he has had them before. I think in his previous tank, but he stripped it all down and restarted.
Right. All right. Okay.
He's just going through the painstaking process of elimination, I think, at the moment.
Right. Okay. Water change. Sylvester's Reef water changing. Yeah, I need to do a water change.
I'm doing one today, actually.
Are you?
Yep.
Yeah. So you say you're going to go and get some fish. What's on the list?
Lots.
Are we allowed
lot.
to guess?
Oh yeah, go on then.
I think I told everyone a couple of weeks ago.
I'll go wreckfish.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I will be putting a couple of wreckfish in, but not
Yeah.
till the end. Yeah, not till
What's on today's shopping list then, boy?
Just probably some chromis, clean up crew,
Fucking hell, Rodders.
boring stuff, mate. Yeah, boring.
Well,
stuff.
I've
Well,
got some chromis on order.
Listen, he's got that new tank, right? He's got that new tank. I get a phone call yesterday morning. We're going to look at some fish, right? He said to me, Gem Tang, Flame Angel, couple of nice wrasse. Copied me on one of them, by the way. And then some gobies and that. Yesterday, we're going to look at some fish. Come back. How'd you get on? Yeah,
Nothing.
I'll put some money down. Put some money down on some fish already. I went, oh, which one? The gem tang or the flame? No. 9 chromis. And I was just like, oh my God.
I want to get the tank settled first. I don't want to get it cycling,
100%.
and it just everything.
You've already got 14 downstairs.
Yeah, I know, but I'd rather, and I think fingers crossed they're all okay. Obviously, I'm not, I've got some ammonia that I've got in the cupboard downstairs. I'm putting that in a minute, and I'm just going to see how quickly it converts it over the next few days.
Just take a piddle in it, mate.
Yeah, exactly. That's one way of doing it.
I know people that have started their ponds doing that.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah. Good idea.
Ponds, yeah.
Good idea. Yeah. Good idea. But no, I'm going to do that, and then we'll put the chromis in, and I'm just going to monitor it.
The new tank behind you, you're trying to make exactly the same as the one downstairs, yeah?
That is not what I'm going to be doing.
If you struggle with change, you're trying to make the upstairs one identical to downstairs, yeah?
Oh, I've just seen something in the comments. Sorry, I need to look at this. And sorry that other people have been commenting. I will throw it up in a second. Has he really done it?
No way.
Has he done it?
It wouldn't surprise me.
We want pictures. We want proof.
Yeah, we want proof. You need to WhatsApp me the boxes if you've actually got them. You need to send me.
And if you have, Rob, you can put it down a bit cheaper on the old Radians for me, mate. And we're
oh.
Hey, no, mate.
Oh, there's a little.
We've had a virtual handshake.
now.
Mate, a virtual handshake is the contract, mate.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
Hey, you never have enough Radians, mate. You imagine them up above my bed. It'd be like a sunscreen, brother.
I just don't want to picture you in speedos and some little little sunbed glass.
You already have, by the look of it. The sound of it.
It's taking a mental note.
Oh dear! Come on, Rob. Send me a picture if you have.
That
I hope you have.
For 1 second, I wouldn't be surprised if he is just on. Mind you, could you get older 10 at the moment? The same colour? The grey ones, maybe.
I don't know. AAC had a few.
Mm.
I suppose it depends what size.
Mate, it wouldn't surprise me with that geezer, honestly.
Wow.
I've got a
He's
question.
just not going to run his chopper for a week, is he?
Go on, Ian.
Clownfish.
Yeah.
What is everyone's favourite type of clownfish? Because I want to get a pair of clownfish.
I'll start because I love just the Ocellaris ones.
Just the normal standard Ocellaris.
Yeah, I mean the designer ones, each their own. I just love there wasn't that many designer ones when I first started going to the shops when I got in. I just got a pair of Ocellaris from Rodders. You might have heard of him. I can't even remember his name.
Not Carlo.
No, saying Essex, something out in Wickford, on a little bit of like travellers' land now.
It'll come to you.
Anyway, him. Yeah, Ocellaris Rodders for me.
I'm going to agree. I just think the bold, solid orange colour you get, it's very hard to replicate with a lot of other fish.
What about orange storms?
Yeah, so I like the old black and white storms.
Do you?
Have you seen the orange storms?
Yeah, seen them as well.
They're nice. I actually know a clownfish breeder. He's moved down to not Bournemouth. I want to say sort of Bournemouth way, but he's got.
You know what? Oh, fucking hell! I got this. Oh, sorry. There was a geezer at the Aqua. Him and his missus, just a young lad. He was breeding them.
Yeah, I can remember.
Yeah,
remember him, Tom?
I can remember.
Yeah. Geezer had all like the little fry tanks and stuff as well.
Yeah, I can remember him.
Cool.
Yeah.
And him and his missus were doing the knowledge and all the rest of it. And I've actually got one of his towels here, so I'd love to. Wait there, my chair's on it because I spilt some water on the floor. Give us 2 seconds because it'd be nice to give him a plug because he was well all right.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look here. I'm just looking at people's comments. So, what's Steve been saying? Replacement barley. Oh, loads of comments coming in here. Sorry, everybody. It takes me a while to.
Excuse the crap on the towel, but
yeah. Ads Aquatics.
Ads Aquatics.
Yeah, remember now. Yeah.
Mate,
that's not salt creep, is it, Drew?
You don't want to know what that is, though.
So, Ian, what are you gonna get then? You're gonna get a couple of clowns. Sorry, then.
Yeah, I've just my friend who breeds, like I said, down on the coast. I don't know if you can see this, but he's just sent me this video. He's got these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few nice ones in there.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a pair.
Yeah. Get a pair. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got loads of different like maroon, lightning maroons, black and orange storms, platinums. Yeah, he's got all the sort of varieties.
So you're just going to put a couple in to start with then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Steve saying, I got a replacement barley slime after my tank disaster. Also got a nice Symphilia yesterday. Very nice.
One of my favourites, that is, barley slimer.
Yeah, me too.
Don't see it often anymore, do you? That's the thing.
I know a few people with them.
I know a few people with them up here. Yeah.
What, in shops or just?
No, just hobbyist
Yeah.
tanks. Don't tend to see
That's
many in
what I mean.
shops. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
two
it's kind of-
varieties though.
kind of gone.
There's two varieties that they both call barley slimer. One's got really hairy polyps, and the other one's quite smooth. So
Right.
it's a really
Okay.
hairy one, I like.
Corey's asking you if you've seen the Nyos dip, Ian.
I have seen. No, I've got the nice step here. I've used it. Yes, I have used it.
You like it?
When nothing came off the corals that I've got. So
Right, okay. So, is that good or bad?
apart from Esternias, a couple of Esternias come off. So
All right. Okay.
and some pots thing. But yeah,
Right,
no nasty
okay.
stuff.
Liam's asking if you've hit the ugly stage yet. No, he's looked like a 16-year-old all his life.
Yeah. No, I haven't still, and we're like 7 weeks in now. I've got the odd little bit of hair algae, but nothing. Not what I would have expected, because some of the ceramic tanks that I've seen, you know, when you get that huge,
Yeah,
That's
what I was wondering.
yeah,
I had that downstairs. It was lovely.
yeah.
I thought I was going to have to ring the Ghostbusters at one point.
Yeah, no, I haven't got there yet. No.
Do you think your high phosphates that you're keeping under control, a lot of that is from the Rockscape?
Oh, it's definitely silicates
Yeah.
and phosphates. That's 100% the Rockscape.
Yeah,
100%,
definitely.
100%.
How long do you reckon it would take to remove it?
It's coming down. I think when I
With
spoke
what?
to you, it was like more or less off the chart when I first tested it. But
Yeah,
when
it
I
was.
spoke to you last couple of weeks, it's halved by that again. So
All right. Okay.
That's good.
yeah, that's with the Nyos, the phosphate remover. So
I was just about to ask that.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's working
Good.
well. I
Good.
find it's not very aggressive. You know, like compared to Roa. Roa's quite aggressive.
Yeah.
It seems to be bringing it down slowly
Gradually.
and quite stable. You know, quite stable. So yeah, it's good stuff.
What's Corey asking here? What's your opinion on weekly water changes, and have you tried ATI Absolute Ocean for a water change? Never tried it.
What is that? Is that like a ready mixed salt water? Is it?
That's the water. I'm sure it is. I've seen this before. I'm sure I have.
There used to be another company called Ocean something or another.
The one that you used to be able to get one in a box as well, didn't you?
Yeah, and then there was
Yeah.
a smaller one.
Yeah.
That was always good stuff when I used to work in the shop. But it was very the salt level was very high all the time. You had to dilute it.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, to answer his question about weekly water, I mean, do you do water changes, Dave?
Yes,
You
like
what?
10%
Yeah.
every week.
10% every week. Okay. Yeah. So I'm assuming you take the water from there down the toilet in the bathroom while your dad's brushing his teeth, yeah?
Literally. Yeah.
Injects it back into the tap.
No, mate. No, just straight into a bucket. 25 litres out, down the toilet. 25 litres back
Litres
in.
in.
Takes me 20
Okay.
minutes, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you do them drip. I do them when I can, but I've slowed down a little bit at the minute. Drip, weekly water change, fortnightly. Yeah.
No, weekly. Just I try and gravel back the substrate with the gravel. Otherwise, it can just look dirty. Even though it's not that dirty, it just gets that tinge on it. It just makes it look like you know what I mean. Like it's got.
Yeah.
You've not got no fish that turn over the sand at the bottom.
I've not really. I've got conches trying to go through it and make an indent, but they just sort of, you know.
Chalk goby's good for that, and they don't swim.
What,
like
even
blue
gravel?
cheeks. Yeah, they'll go through it, mate.
Chalk goby. I'll have a look at that. Brother.
Don't get the blue cheek, because the blue cheek tends to take a mouthful of gravel, swim halfway up your tank, and spit it all over your corals.
Spit it all over your corals.
Whereas
Yeah.
the chalk stays very low. Also, goatfish is another one.
Mm.
That sounds attractive.
Quite a nice looking fish, actually, goatfish.
What's your guys' opinions on what Steve's saying? Because I've thought about doing this. I know Ron and Rob do it.
I was just about to, literally, as Steve's put in the comment there, I was literally just about to say that. I was talking to a few people at the show, and they all said they love, you know, especially Steve. He said he loves it. Seems counterproductive to me, though.
Well, that's what drip is. That's what you think drip, innit?
What's that?
Auto water changes.
I think a big system I'd do it. But
I always
on a small system, you kind of want to get in there, don't you, to sort out the issues you've got. Otherwise, you never go in the tank and nothing gets done.
That's my opinion on it, but I am getting very close to trying it because I've got the stuff, to be fair, to do it.
Yeah, but that's because you've got
in a box.
For me, you're taking some of the new water change water away at the same time. You know, it seems a bit of a waste.
That's my theory. How much of the new water? Listen, I good luck to anyone, right? Automated water changes sounds amazing. For me, I always think, but if I'm constantly putting in and taking out, how much of that new fresh water am I taking out when it's constantly taking it out? So I don't know, mate. Although water changes 100 litres a week for me, and it can take me a couple of hours, but I don't know. I'll just plod on.
At least if you're taking all of the old stuff out and you're just putting new stuff in, you know you've taken all of that old stuff completely out.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But then that's because I've only ever done it this way.
But I spoke to somebody ages ago about this, and he'd been in hobby a very long time, and he was a big advocate of auto water changes, and he was saying more from a stability point of view. So if you do a 10-20% every week, there is going to be a little bit of there's going to be a shift, isn't there, in your parameters. Yeah. If you're doing auto water change, it is literally going to be, you know, well, technically it should be. It's going to be a lot more stable. So I think from a stability point of view, and naturally husbandry, you know, once it's set up, it's kind of set and forget to an extent. I do think it does have its benefits. It's something I think I'm going to try on this one behind me, because I've literally got the cupboard next to it where I can put all the tech in there and have a little container.
How much salt water are you going to have mixed up at any one time?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to put a little power head in it and a heater and whatever else, but I don't know. I think I'm going to give it a go.
Surely it's constantly emptying that tank.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something I'm going to look at.
You know what? I think it's probably one of those things where until you give it a go.
Exactly.
Right? Because I've only ever done it one way. So listen, my way ain't for everyone. People who do auto water changes love doing auto water changes. Good luck to them. I think it's one of them things until you listen. It's no different to that what I said earlier about the Coral Essentials aminos. I'd have plodded on, but something in me just had a mindset of let's try something else. And I try Tropic, and the reaction I get from the corals compared to is night and day. So it's probably if I had the money to do it, I probably would give it a go. Do you know what I mean? And then I might go, listen, I've been an idiot for a long time. Do you know what I mean? I have anyway, but you know what I'm saying? I just haven't done it any other way. So
morning, Justin Lee. Thanks for joining us. And Rob is saying, Dave, that he'll give you 6 radions, mate. Reefers code.
Oh, geezer,
sorted.
Yeah.
What a guy.
He's going to go around the house like to blow it up, isn't he?
Nice
wait for the next part where it says $6,000, doesn't
it? He flew straight to Germany for the Strattons. You need to text me if you've got them, Rob. I need to know. Are you winding us up or not? I love the reefers code. Sadly, many new reefers I've got on the notice yet that forgot to notice that it still exists.
Keep talking about it.
Definitely. Clarkies are my favourite. Tomatoes close second. As regards to the clownfish.
I saw the biggest ever clownfish I have ever seen was in Australia, Tom. That one I sent you, and that was a tomato, and that was massive.
They're aggressive, you know.
Mate, he was a monster clownfish. It didn't even look right.
So Woody's got a Stratton. You have to let us know which one you've got, Woody.
I did tell you, mate. Just give us a message if you're stuck with it, mate, and I'll sort of try and talk you through.
I think he said it in a previous stream what light he got. I can't remember.
Well, I think he did.
something.
That's right. I remember. Yeah, it was a couple of weeks ago. Fair play.
Well, I got
it was.
that data connection kit, and he got a Stratton. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Now the other
Yeah, the app is a little bit. The app needs development. I will
Well, like
say
Corey
that.
said, I
Yeah.
think the app is in development, so
Yeah,
hopefully it won't be long.
hopefully it gets better. Morning, Haley. How are you? Hope you're good.
Morning.
Just quickly, I'll say this most times if Haley comes on. When's Haley coming on? When's she popping
Yeah,
us
she
on?
needs to come on. She said she was going to come on and have a chat with us. So I'll message her again after. She'll probably ignore me.
Can't give it the big and Haley off stream and then not come and pop your cherry, mate. Come on.
Oh dear. What else we got in here? Oh, dude. Hello, dude. Morning, dude.
Morning, dude.
Hey, dude. What we got in here? Woody, the app is very powerful with the things it offers, like showing the estimated. Oh, Dave's gone again. He's rushed off down to Rob's to go and get his radions.
Yeah.
48-hour heat track. That's interesting.
Wow.
Different sections at different intensities. You can kind of do that now, can't you? Because you can set it up as one panel, or you can set it up as sections.
I have literally turned this on and done nothing other than set the time for it to start.
Do you remember when we
finish.
was going through it and it asks you whether you want to run it as one panel or whether you want to run it into...
Yeah.
Run it in, I don't know whether you can run it in halves or 4 quarters or...
With Matey's thing there, can you... Where he said you can have different sections, is that the strips? You can have each individual strip running differently to the next one?
I don't believe every strip of
lights. I don't know whether it's half the light will run as one and half the light will run as something else, or whether it's like 4 quarters. I'm not sure.
On mine. There's like 4 sections to it, or 4.
Is yours the biggest one, Tom? Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got 4 sections. So I've got 2 on each of mine. So yeah, obviously each one of those must be a section.
Must be programmable. Yeah, different a tile, if you want to call it, almost. Yeah.
You could maybe have it so that you got like cloud cover moved from one section to the other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to see what it can do with sticks, even though apparently I'm not going to be able to grow sticks on this ironing board, but we shall see. Anyway.
I said to Tom the other day, right, if you buy these new Strattons that have just come out, you ain't ever going to be bothered for about 10 years of a new light coming out. Do you know what I mean?
What they got 50,000, is it 50,000 hours, the bulbs in them?
50,000 hours, is that it?
You say that, is that it? That's like 5 years of continuous use.
Can you replace them? I might sound like an idiot here. Can you replace them, or is that them completely
I think because they're IP65 or IP68 rated, I think they're all resined in, so I don't think.
Yeah.
So once them lights go out, that's the light done, new light.
Yeah, but you're looking probably minimum 5-6 years, aren't you?
Yeah. So if you spread $2,000 over 5 years, it's not bad at all, is it? Really?
It's probably going to be more because they're quite efficient now. LEDs, aren't they? So.
Get easier in the future.
There you go.
I give up with it and put it back in the box.
I'll give you a message after.
You know what you should do? You should do it live. We should get him on.
I might make a hotline, 50p a minute. Make a fortune.
Oh dear.
Imagine his missus' face going, "Oh, it's back in the box, is it?"
Oh right, okay. Steve's seen with that salt. It's concentrated salt you mix with RO.
Okay.
Let's have a look. Tommy B's asking, Ian, did you mention when you are settled and set tanks up and start with the new Nyos range that you would not foresee doing water changes?
No,
Will this still be the case?
My plan is not to do water changes. It's just obviously at the beginning, whilst I'm trying to get all the rubbish out of the rockwork.
Yeah.
So yeah, my plan is to not do water changes. I can't see on any level why I would need to do them. Like I said to you
so
before.
if you was running balling light or any of the other methods rather than this Nyos, would you still not be doing water changes, or is it because you think these Nyos products are that good?
I've run the calcium reactor before, I think on a system for 2 years without water change. Perfect.
Right.
Never done a water change. A lot of people that are running Triton don't ever do a water change.
Well, it's just always I hear the issue with water change is not whether it's just a stability thing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly that. The worst thing I used to be able to do, I mean, I only ever done, I think, 1 or 2 when I had like metals and stuff like that. I think I had a Jubilee clip fall in the sump once, and obviously my ICP got back and I had high metals, and I've done a water change then. But everything gets upset when you do a water change because the levels just go.
Mate, when I first come in the hobby, not knowing anything and not having any friends that are in the marine hobby or anything, my best thinking was a Jubilee clip holding my pipe onto my return pump.
Yeah,
How it used to be, though, weren't it?
Yeah, I know what you're saying with the levels, Ian, but I also think that it's an opportunity for people who've probably gone too far down the line with certain issues of pulling it little back into the safe zone with a water change. So I think it depends on your tank, doesn't it, in terms of why you're doing them.
I know there used to be a lot of products in like the dosing range where you'd end up with one element would end up higher than the rest because it was slightly elevated, or one type of salt would go.
Yeah.
So you do have to. But I think, like I said, a couple of weeks ago, we've come so far now, and these companies have sort of not nailed it on, but it's got so much better that we shouldn't read those
totally.
now.
I've always had the opinion that a lot of the companies for the last sort of, I'd say 5 years that have been doing similar things to this new Nyos, they've always seemed to be, like you've just said, some of them are elevated. I've also found that some of them seem to be just missing 1 or 2 of those little ingredients that doing a water change would give you, which is why I've always gone for a water change. But I agree with you now. It's like anything in it, technology, the lights, the pumps, everything that we're talking about, it has sort of, raised the bar a little bit, raised the level. But
I think it depends on your type of tank as well, right? So you boys are all stickheads. So for an LPS user,
that's one word.
Yeah. I'm being polite this morning, mate. It's Sunday, I ain't been to church yet, but for like LPS boys, though, like my tank responds amazing to just a 10% water change. I took some photos of it yesterday after doing the water change. Just that influx of probably extra trace or whatever.
Yeah.
It just looks so much better.
Stability's
going to be a bit weird.
Do you see all the tentacles come out when you do
it? Yeah. I mean, I've said it many a time. I blast the mousses in the tank. Like that's my go-to coral. And if it's massive and puffy, happy days.
It's like an indicator coral.
It's my indicator coral.
I used to use a Duncan as one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've all probably got one in a tank of some description. If something's really going south, you look
Reminds me
at
purple
coral.
stylo that everybody picks on me for having in an SPS tank. But
Cat's paw.
That's my indicator.
It's a cheap coral, and you don't mind it going down the pan, do you?
No, that's right.
Ian, you're going to be ICPing the shit out of that tank, then I'm guessing. If you're,
I've just sent one yesterday. ATI.
I was going to say, nice.
One of the new ones
now as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So I sent one yesterday.
Haley's saying her Midas Blenny spits sand all over her corals. Yeah.
Midas Blenny. It's like I said, it's only certain types of blennies. A lot of them go mid-water to high water to drop. But the chalk I've always found just sits on the bottom.
Rondo's saying never had a negative with an auto water change. Yeah, I know he's a big advocate of it.
Just wondering whether it becomes expensive.
Well, how much are DOS doses for a start?
Yeah. I mean, you haven't got to use DOS doses. I'm sure.
I've got the Kamoa one.
Say the Kamoa ones, yeah. You just need a continually rated. I mean, DD. I think the P1 is continually rated, isn't it? DD.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, so any continuously rated dose would work.
Yeah.
Don't know if everyone's like me. When you do one thing, I'm trying to change my brain to doing something else another way. I struggle massively, mate.
The other thing is, what if one of your dosing pumps fails? The one that takes the water out.
Well, let me show what I've got down here.
And you're just putting constant water in, and then you end up with
I think it measures it, doesn't it? So if it doesn't see it coming out the other end, if it's something fails on it, it will auto stop doing it. I think that works with
something else in the box.
I was going to say again, though, you are relying on equipment to.
Of course you are.
There is a failure point there.
One of these. Never used it before.
Looks brand new, Tom.
It is.
Yeah.
Never used
Something
it.
like you.
Might have to try that.
You've got an old car
From
stereo.
our X2S.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it does look like an old car stereo.
What is that? Like a float switch on the back of it?
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, okay.
So Lee's got his mum's covered, and Tom's got a spare room
In a box.
in a box. Yeah.
In a box.
Listen, Tom won't thank me for saying this, but Tom can't get in his ensuite upstairs because it's full of whooping shit.
It's full of T5 units. It's full of
Sorry,
T5
Kaz.
units. Yeah.
Is Kaz watching? Morning, Kaz.
She won't be watching.
We was having this conversation, weren't we, the other day about
We were.
flipping
Mate, months
their
ago,
equipment.
he went, I'll just show you. He couldn't even get the door open.
Same in my loft.
He had a pair of trainers in there. He went, oh, I wonder where they were. Remember that? He had trainers, his eyes lit up like it's Christmas morning. He went, oh, I'll be wondering where they are.
Oh dear. Oh, what's Ronnie saying? You remove water first from a different section of the system. No tempo parameter changes. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to you more about that, Ron, because I think I'm going to give this a go. As soon as like I say, it's just sat here in a box gathering dust, and I need to put this on as well this weekend or next weekend. Yeah, in a box, Apex. Need to do that as well.
That's my next. That's what I want.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you what. I'll set you a challenge, Onion Head. Are you ready?
No. Oh, well, go on then. Go on. I'll listen.
I
Listen.
know what you're going to say.
Challenge is this. By next Sunday, if me and you are both on, I don't know who's on, right, whatever, I'll have my pipe work done before you set that thing up.
Oh, that's a good one.
The Apex or the auto water change?
And there's both. And there's a forfeit.
No.
And
No way. No way.
Yes.
No way am I agreeing
What's the
to do
forfeit?
two
I want to know the
things.
forfeit.
The forfeit will have to be something, I don't know, anyone can think of it, and it'll have to take place at the next reefing meet or something like that.
The forfeit is whoever loses has to put Zoas in the tank.
Oh, fucking hell. All right. I was thinking of a naked streak round the next aqua. But,
That's not
I've got some
happening.
Zoas in mine already. What's wrong with Zoas?
I don't like Zoas. Sorry.
Really?
Don't like Zoas. They spread too far. They
Just
spread.
put them on the sand on their own rock.
Oh.
Keep them away from your rock work.
Don't like Zoas. Go on, Drip. Are you going to do it? I'm not doing the Apex and the water change. It's one or the other. You pick which one.
I've got to risk cracking my tank pipes here.
Yeah.
Ben's
The auto water
suggestion's
change
pretty
ain't going
good,
to take you that long. That's not going to take you that long.
Ian, you don't know me very well, mate. Honestly, I'm
No, not you,
I'm-
him. The
Ian.
water change, that ain't going to take long.
You've seen Ben's
What-
suggestion
what?
what Drippy should do.
Go on.
I'm miles
Drippy
away.
can wear a West Ham top to next
I
week.
would never, ever wear that. One of his lot above me.
Go on, the Chills.
Oh,
No
dear.
chance.
I've lost where I was now. Ron say, yeah, no negative with the auto water changes. Got you. You could separate where you. What about the stability of? Yeah, people are asking in the comments. Surely auto water. Yeah, does it? Yeah, that's what we were saying. That's what I was saying then. Rondo, super stable.
Sorry to cut in. I wonder if Daz has been to the gym again today. He's keeping up with his New Year's resolutions. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, good on you, Dazza. I fill an 800 litre, what's Ron saying here? 800 litre tank of salt water once a month and walk away. Right,
Yeah,
okay.
but that's fine if you've got space to put an 800 litre tank.
Yeah, that's a big footprint, that, isn't it?
I wonder if that's for his farm and his tank in the office. I wonder if that's for everything, Ronaldo.
I think that's going to be the only restricting thing to stop people doing it. Where the heck do you put the water change tank?
Yeah.
There's no way I could hold 800 litres up here. I'd probably end up going through the floor.
I mean, I don't know how. I mean, is it a set rate that it goes in and goes out, or can you adjust the rate? I'll take it.
You can
assuming you
adjust
can
it, can't
adjust
you,
it.
to how many
Yeah.
litres you want to do it
Because
down.
obviously that would,
Oh, God, does this
Oh,
mean
is
the
your-
trident is coming out of the bottle?
Is your vat frozen, Tom?
The vat in the garage?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, right.
As I was explaining to a couple of people this week, and I've been speaking to, so when we had the utility room, or literally under stairs cupboard, you know where it is, in the lounge, yeah, with the washing machine and everything. Well, it was easier and cheaper to tee off the downstairs toilet. So they went out on the back of the house, down the side of the house, and then back into the house for the water feed. That's what the garage and the bar is fed off. So it's all frozen, even though it's lagged. It's all frozen. So
I was 15 mil and lagged, and it's still
it's
frozen.
lagged, and it's still frozen. Yeah, but tomorrow the weather's meant to change now. So I'm hoping I can do a water change because the DT's desperate for a water change. To be fair, so looking a bit scabby, and I just think the tank just genuinely looks and everything sort of. I don't know, as a bit of a sigh of sort of relief when you do a water change. Sounds a bit silly, but anyway, I think it does.
I agree.
What are you giggling at? Some comments.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. Superior Reef Keeper is saying, Oceamo does a customizable liquid seawater production system. If a water change is required, personally, I avoid water changes. Okay. Yeah.
He's very interesting, isn't it? When you it's such a debatable, it's probably the most debatable topic.
Yeah. And then sand or no sand, I think, is the close second when it comes to controversial chats.
I just realised who that is, Superior Reef Keeper, and I think that's Mark, because it looks like a picture of my old Hawkins Econata that he grew up.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, yeah.
What is he, Rod? As a hobbyist or a farmer or what?
He's a hobbyist that used to have a shop, but now I think he does. They sell Oceamo.
Oh, right.
Yes. Please give us a thumbs up if you haven't already done so. I think it works out. You'll lose 10-50% in the auto water change. Stability makes up for the loss you get, and peace of mind knowing it's been done. That's what Leroy's saying.
Have you read Corey's comment? That's quite a good point.
Yeah, I'm just getting into it. I've got 6 millilitre barrel, fill up every couple of months, throw a bucket of salt in, 10 litres a day, water change, and the stability in the tank is amazing.
I don't doubt it. I'm not knocking auto water changes at all. It's just what
I love auto water changes, but the water changes are the time out. This is what I've been saying. That's what I do. I just think the more technology, the more of a distance you're putting between you and your tank.
Yeah,
that makes any sense. So that's just my opinion, anyway. But I am going to try it on here on the Nyos. I am going to try it. Let's have a look. It's the 102 in white. Yeah, that's his Stratton that he's now in the box. So message Ian. Ian will help you when he's come back from Clownfish shopping later. She's going to do it. Oh, you heard it here. Oh, she's going to do it. She's going to talk to me. Here we go. She's going to come on.
Nice.
Lots of answers to lots of questions. Sorry, I'm going as fast as I can here to catch up with you all. Steve's saying, yes, you can split the LED panels on 10 Stratton now.
Rob would be happy.
Maybe I think he's supposed to put the...
On the Stratton now. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, on the Stratton. Yeah, you can split the LED panels on the Stratton. Yeah. The heat tracking is already in the app right now. Thanks, Corey. Yeah. It depends on what size Stratton you have as to how many sections you have got. Yeah, like we were talking earlier. Yeah. Okay.
But it's just those little sections.
I'll be interested to see what Steve, being what Steve does every day. Rod, as you said, I might be able to get away with 2 small ones over a 5-foot Red Sea.
They give out a lot of light. Of light. Obviously, it depends what height you mount them, but even if you mounted them high, they're so powerful, you could just turn them up and get some serious power.
What intensity have you got yours on, Rodders? 100 or not?
No, they're like 68%.
Yeah, I think I'm on 50 at the minute.
But you'll up that when you have corals in
there. I mean, I think they're getting like 238 power on the bottom.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
That's 60-something%. So they're powerful.
And yours are mounted how high above your tank, Rodders?
They are, I can tell you exactly. They are.
Oh, he's got his tape.
170 mil.
He was expecting that question. He was prepared. Cheers,
I've always got a little tape measure sitting there. 170 mil high they are off the water surface.
I'm waiting for it.
Oh, Dave's got to
Here's
go.
one I made earlier.
What else did they do?
What else you got down there?
An umbrella.
We don't want to know. Great. So Liam's got Liam's got a 63 by I think it's 700 high tank. What would you advise?
The depth of Liam's tank, isn't it?
Liam, yeah.
3 foot deep.
Yeah, that's the thing. You'd probably have to get the big ones and turn them sideways, maybe, and then maybe
You
run
think 2 would be enough? 3?
Four for what size tank?
6 foot.
6 foot.
How big's the big one? How long is the big one?
Oh God! Now you put me on the spot. I think it's. I think
like
it's
2.5
18.
foot.
I think it's about 18 inches.
Okay. And what's it the other way?
Oh God! I haven't got my tape measure.
I
'cause I
think
wasn't
they're like
expecting-
600 mil. 600 mil one way or something. I'm not sure. I'd have to have a look. But
Can't remember.
yeah, all I know is that
He's going to need. He's going to need. Sorry, he's going to need 3. If 4, if you could afford it. But I'd say 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say 3.
They've got a good spread. They've got a really
Yeah,
good
they
spread.
have. You get away with 3, I reckon. Yeah.
Mike's missus had a good point.
Saw a cloud that looked like your rock skate yesterday, Tom. Same chance of growing corals on both. Yeah, thanks, Liam. We'll see. ATI can change them out, so if you ever need to, you can send them in. Oh,
there you
that's
go.
good. Thanks,
there
Corey,
you
for
go.
that. That's good. Yeah, so it is an investment then.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can change your panels. That's
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Dave, hurry up with that $4,000, bruv. I'm sold.
Yeah, that is really good.
That is
That's
really good. Yeah.
I just think if you look at what that light does and it's just come out, why would you ever be bothered for anything Radian or anything AI or anything? Why would you ever be bothered for the next donkey's years about what any new light comes out? You've got one.
But that's also from a business point of view, I would say very clever, because what they're doing is they're retaining the customers as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
So rather than a light die off or a better one come along that people are going to be more, tempted to go and buy, this is coming with, the power option, the heat tracking. It's very quiet, obviously silent, as we already know. And you can send it in and have it, I suppose, refurbed almost.
I'll tell you another point. Sorry, Rodders. Ron said that that light gave his fish just extra oomph. Do you know what I mean? Like the way his fish are now coloured up to just another level. And listen, I love me fish as much as so it's kind of ticking every box for me. It's just getting Dave to weigh out that $4,000 later this afternoon, and then I'll think about buying some. But
How much better can they get?
I think I need a new camera first, mate.
How much better can that light get?
I know exactly. I
The
think you need
thickness,
to.
the style, the layout.
Steve's comment for Liam is there, Tom.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Sorry, there's a lot of comments. Let's have a look. On the phone, I would say 3 Strattons.
There you go.
Yeah, 3 of them.
What about for the Red Sea 525, Steve? Just picking your brains.
Yeah. Let's have a look. We've got here Marine Josh. Morning, Marine Josh. Hope you're good. Happy Sunday. Morning, mate. Thanks for joining in the chat. Dave, your corals probably retracting. But water changes replacing trace amounts that are depleted. Yeah. Talking about your tank, Dave, there. Makes sense.
Rodders, you said you'd use that Tropic Marine Pro Coral Mineral.
Yeah.
Is it Pro Coral Mineral? Yeah.
Yeah. I actually give my friend a big, massive tub of it last week. Used to be able to buy it in bulk, but
I wonder if anyone else uses that. I found that great.
525,
525, Steve, is 5 foot. 5'2".
Ian, you can put fail safes on the Neptune DOS, so you don't have that issue. What's Marine Josh saying here? I have a fish-only tank. I'm too scared to enter into corals. I tried a NEM twice and it died. I know they are different to corals. Any recommendations for entry-level corals?
Green star polyps.
Duncan's.
No, I don't know about Duncan's because they use quite a lot of traces. I'd say toadstools.
Yeah.
Zoanthids. Mushrooms.
Kenya tree.
Kenya tree grows like weed.
Yeah, it does.
Pulsing Xenia.
I can't keep it.
Really?
Nah,
Iodine.
seriously, never.
Iodine.
Yeah, well, no, my iodine's off the chart, mate. 'Cause I keep Zoas, but yeah, literally, as soon as I put, I've tried Xenia a couple of times. I don't know why, but I have. But
Which
as soon as I
one?
put it
The
in, it
Red Sea
melts.
one or the white pom-pom one? Because there's two. There's like a long brown ugly one, and then there's a
I'm
short
going to save that.
white one.
Yeah, the
Mm.
longer brownie style one.
That's normally easier.
Wow,
Right, okay.
destroy it, mate.
Your iodine is off the chart, Dave.
My iodine's high. Yeah, I keep it high because of the Zoas.
Do you use a bottled trace element thing that says it contains
do.
like 10? So I've found that I come unstuck massively with the Coral Essentials one of that. Them bundles, obviously some are a lot higher than others.
Coral Essential one's strong.
Yeah,
It
mate.
was very strong.
Do you remember that, Tom?
Yeah, Tropic Marine.
Metal.
Very strong.
Oh,
I've had issues overdoing it.
I had copper levels of 20 on an IPP once.
Wow.
Do you remember that, Tom?
I do.
Oh,
do.
mate.
Let me just jump into the comments again, Josh. So, sorry, Josh. There's some suggestions for you, and I'm sure some of the viewers will also give a few suggestions in the comments for you. But yeah, get yourself some coral, man. You're missing out. Superior reef keeping, an issue I have with water changes, and why I don't do them is because those trace elements from the water change are depleted and gone in just a couple of days.
Corey said exactly the same in the chat.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. What have we got here? Marine Josh, get some Zoas, leathers, Kenya trees. Yeah.
Going back to the trace elements, I remember watching someone on YouTube, and I can't think who it was, but he was like a proper nerd, and he was saying that we still don't have all the information of every trace element that we can tell, precipitates out the water. You know, let alone it being skimmed out, but just, you know what I mean?
I suppose if you're doing an auto water change, you are constantly feeding, aren't you? In a sense, of those traces, you're constantly putting it in. So there's a constant source going in of the water. So
I like the. I sound like I'm bloody Tropic Marine. Here we go. But that Pro Coral mineral is not that expensive. But yeah, if you was to buy every,
Don't say that.
What's that?
Don't ever say that.
What's that?
It's expensive. It's not expensive because then after someone says that on YouTube, 2 or 3 months later it goes
up. What I was
up.
going to say is, compared to buying every individual trace element bottled, it's not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I
always go underdose.
I'm sure I mixed some of that up with some RO once and sent it as an ICP just to see what was in it.
Oh, go on. What did you find?
No, I'm sure I did. I'll have to look back.
Oh,
yeah.
Because I always used to get, I think barium. You used to be high barium in it.
Well, I'll find out next week.
Corey's saying, I don't think water change is the right tool for replenishing trace elements. For that, you have additives. It's better to get high traces back down. Yeah.
Dissolved
organics compound down. Yeah. With high quality salt, you don't pay for what's in it rather than what's not in it.
True. Very true. So, yeah, a lot of crap.
Steve's water change tank is outside. I have 200 litres in the cellar.
I've seen it.
Yeah. IBCs, if anybody wants one. Oh, there's an offer.
1,000 litre. There you go.
Let's have a look. Music room, Carlos in the house. Morning, Carl. You good? Morning. I don't think water's got in here. I don't think what's replenished. Yeah, getting high traces back. Yeah.
Benji's saying he wonders if you would have to dose less with constant water changes.
Yeah, I think you would.
Probably,
I think you would.
Probably
I think you probably would. Yeah, I think you would. Mo's in the house. Morning, Mo. Hope you're good.
Morning,
Thanks
Mo.
ever so much again for Friday. Yeah. Mo's going to come on again and chat with us more about, hopefully go through some more of his livestock, because we didn't get a chance to cover a lot of that on Friday. Let's have a look. What else we got in here? I think we're pretty much up to date. But yeah, Ben was saying also want to dose less with the constant water changes. Yes. Definitely something we'll look at. So, anything else to report, gentlemen? Anything else happening?
Not really. No. Same old.
Are you doing the stream from your bedroom because you've been banished to your bedroom, like for not doing your homework, or is it just that
he's not eating all his
pretty much, mate? Yeah. Well, it's because if I jump off the bed, I need a ladder for that, don't I? So
Oh, brilliant.
You've been go-karting recently, Dave, or not?
Nah, I can't show you lot boys up again, can I? So
Wow.
what's his name? Rhino. Yeah. Go back
No,
and
the
find
bulldog.
it.
The bulldog.
That's
The
it.
bulldog
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you showed up. Yeah. Professional. There was a professional, or semi-professional go-kart driver, whatever you want to call it, Ian, at the last Jolly Boys meet-up, and Dave beat him. He wasn't happy. He got his own helmet with the bulldog written down the side of it, and all his own gear. And little Senna
And
came
we've already
along
had
and
a pint as well, haven't we?
That's why you beat him. No fear, mate.
Oh, dear.
No fear. There's no fear anyway, mate. Just got to go for it.
Corey's also saying, I'm not a fan of playing mad scientist and having every element at home and trying to fix them all. Having good balanced two-part with trace elements mixers is good enough for 90% of reefers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for this, Corey. And then maybe one or two single elements that are always dependent on your personal system based on stocking levels.
As Steve mentioned about when that that new Nyos dosing system is coming into the country. I know he said the aminos. A couple of weeks.
Next week. I think he said it.
The whole lot, the whole shebang.
Whole range, yeah.
Right. I wonder if AAC will have that.
100% AAC will have it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I was actually talking to school yesterday. Yeah, they'll definitely have it.
Brilliant.
There you go. The dip's good.
Mate, by the way, how funny, Superior Reef Keeping. Have you seen what he's called me?
Yeah. It should call you. It is Dippy. Yeah, Dippy. I'm going to start calling you Dippy. That makes more sense.
Oh, brilliant.
With regards to trace elements depletion, the closest I've come to is full ICP, MS analysis, and then we can replace exactly what needed for your aquarium rather than unknown quantities in water changes. Yeah.
Is that inferior reef keeping? Was that?
Oh dear.
Quality.
Ooh, what's John Boy saying? I got 2 emerald crabs from Reef Aquatics Aqua this week and saw a koi tang there for £12,000. Wow.
Christ.
Have you seen the one in AAC?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Have you seen the one? Is it the same one that we're talking about?
One out the back or the one in the
Yes, the one out the back.
Yeah, the one out the back is.
I keep trying to get him to sell that.
Yeah.
No way. That's not happening.
It's in the same tank as the Interruptus, and the
Lovely
and they've got the De Jong. They've got the De Jongy, the Cuban basslet in there as well.
I mean, I couldn't have it in the tank this size, but in my old big cube, I was trying to get it off him. It was it
weren't
was
sale.
there as well. No,
I think was there a story behind that? Did someone
left it with him? No, didn't someone leave it with them?
I'm not sure.
It's a beautiful fish.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they've just sold. Funny enough, I was in there yesterday when they just sold the. They had a lovely blue Scopas koi, and that had just been sold, and that was quite reasonable.
The one with the purpley green face. Yeah,
really lovely it was.
I used to have one of them. Got it from. Where did I get it from? Tropicals and Marines in Richmond. It came out of David Saxby's old tank.
Wow.
I think I paid £1,800 for it then. You're talking 10, 12 years ago. Went away on holiday. My mate overfed the tank and killed the whole lot.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
Steve's saying, back to the Nyos, it isn't going to be next week. That's the aminos, Dippy. You were right.
I wouldn't start. Trust me. I've got loads on you. I wouldn't start. Thank you. Continue.
The dosing system has not left Germany, but should be too long.
You see, Corey, damn, these Germans are too slow.
With the potential Stratton inquiries, we need a reefers discount code.
They never used to be.
Oh dear. Yeah, these Germans are too slow. If it was AAA one, but they all look beautiful. I think he's talking about the koi tang again.
John sent you a photo of his new toilet seat or shower curtain yet?
Yeah, that Mo's saying the one out the back is a beauty.
Beauty. No, he hasn't. Go on.
No, I'm just wondering, John. Do you want to send it to Tom so he can show everyone?
Yeah, preferably with you not in the shower, John. No offence, Noel.
Or sitting on the toilet.
Oh dear. So the dosage system's going to be soon then. Okay.
Oh my God! Have you seen Steve's latest comment? Oh. Well.
Oh dear.
Shut up.
Yeah.
So the Iranians are going up to £6 now, drip. Sweet.
Listen, I'm not an arsehole.
Oh, Mo's asking. I thought Mo had already got them.
Oh,
Mo's asking.
need
Steve's just sat there with one of
Steve's
the
cleaning
old
up, mate.
just
See,
big calculator with
all this extra business I'm getting them. See,
Steve's looking at how much a month is in Barbados at the moment.
Next time I see him at Exodus, he'll have like really big chrome wheels on his car.
yeah, turning up in a Rolls Royce, mate.
Brilliant.
Oh dear! I wonder how many Mo would actually need on that build.
About 400.
The big ones, because you've got to think the size of them compared to one XR30. They're probably 3-4 times the size, aren't they?
Oh, definitely.
Not just the size, just what they're
Spread.
giving out compared to the 3.6.
Yeah.
I mean,
To be fair, Mo may as well just knock down his property and start again, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He'll just move to Leicester. Finally.
Move to Leicester. Yeah.
But Radians will be dripping.
Listen, if you give me £7,000, you can have these ones, Mo.
A lot. Give me a call next week and we can talk through.
Wink, wink.
He's definitely booked his cruise.
Never off duty, Mr. Fox. Never off duty.
Oh dear. Anyway.
Like it, grafter.
So you're going to try the Nyos stuff then, Drip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a go. And if it fails, Rodders is getting it.
No, it won't fail. It won't fail, mate. I've got full confidence in it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be putting it in my own tank.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really one for changing, but after listening and doing a bit of reading in between streams since I last see you, yeah, I think you know, a lot of it is I like the sound of the concentration of them.
Yeah.
It's less work with the dosing pump. It's obviously less frequent spend because they're not watered down, so you go through it so much. I will 100% give it a go. Yeah.
Have you seen Exodus' latest posts on Instagram?
No.
They've gone to white corals.
Oh wow!
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Sorry, I'll be interested to know if anyone in the comments after hearing about it is interested in it and thinking about it.
I think Liam will have a go, give it a go.
Yeah.
I think Liam's going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go on I think might give it a go on the display tank downstairs, just simply because of the size and the consumption.
Has your mate Corey been releasing videos on this, Ian, over a period of time?
They've been, they've been testing it for a very long time, mate.
Yeah.
In the farm, and you think how many corals are in the farm, and the expense of the corals are in the farm. He's not going to risk killing corals, you know.
Definitely not.
John sent me some pictures of his toilet seat.
Oh, brilliant! Yes.
Quality, mate.
And the shower curtain. It's like your backdrop, this, Drip.
It is, actually.
I think that's better than my mum.
Very nice. Quality. Oh, he's such a character. He's great, John Boy. He is. He's great. I think I'm going to give it a go on the DT downstairs. I'm interested in knowing if you said that you can buy them in, or hopefully you're going to buy it in sacks. So that'll be good to be able to.
Well, the price is going to have a big part of whether people jump or whether they don't. I think you know what I mean. So I think we're all waiting for the price, really.
I think it's just going to be comparable. Well,
it has to be, doesn't it? It has to be.
Yeah. Well, I've been bought in with the salt. You know, I like the salt. I think it ticks a lot of boxes for the price. It's easy as we've talked about this for months. The salt, but I really do like the salt. So,
but that's a great sign, isn't it? Like you hear people talking about the salt, which contains trace element. You know, so straight away, if people are raving about the salt, that's quite a good sign to me. Straight away.
Yeah.
Well, the salt's the first thing you want to be getting right, isn't it? Just like your salinity. You get your salt right, and you've got the foundation almost to, get everything else right. Okay. I like the sign of the Nyos 2 and the concentration. We probably won't get it here, though.
I was just about to say that. Over in Australia, when I was over there looking around some of the shops over there, I remember. I think I took a photo. It was Red Sea and something else. Oh, it was Aquaforest, I think, in Australia. That were the sort of dosing methods. I didn't see anyone else, but that was just one. That was just two shops. So Melinda might be able to tell me more. I don't know.
Yeah. What's Mo saying? He's going to put the Geismans back on.
Yeah, do you know what, mate? They're quality lights they are. I've had them. Brilliant lights. Just run so hot. They run so hot.
Ian, drinks ready?
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
I'll have one.
Safe, isn't it?
Yeah, where's mine, please?
What a good wife.
Steve, we were at White Corals last year doing videos for the new products. There is a lot more to come. Oh, exciting. Good. Very good. Didn't you realise you guys were on? Hello, Alan. Hope you're good.
Morning, Al.
Give us an update on the tank. Give us an update. I want to see pictures of this tank in your house soon. So give us an update.
Is it come now? Is it arrived?
Well, we talked about it briefly on Friday. He was, I think where he lives, the road was really bad with the ice, and the last thing
he cancelled it, didn't he?
He cancelled it because he didn't think it'd be a good idea moving such a big tank, 8-foot tank, with the icy conditions, which I think most people would agree. As excited as he is for getting his tank, I think he wants it in one piece. He doesn't want to rebuild it.
I'd have risked it, mate.
Well, we know you would have done. You've been running with bloody your pipes upside down for the last God knows how long.
He's been waiting a long while, haven't he? How long has he been waiting?
You've been waiting too long.
Years.
Yeah,
2 years. Wow.
Waiting a long time. But no, morning, Alan. Hope you're good. Give us an update. Tommy B, I use the Nyos salt. It's amazing. My tank has improved so much over the last 3 months. It's so clean and easy and quick to mix. Yeah, I would agree with you. Definitely.
No scum in the bottom of the mixing bucket either.
No.
Well, unless you've got your Chelsea shirt in there, Ian.
Come on, mate. It's a bit below the belt.
Red Sea Coral Essentials, Aquaforest, the most popular.
Well, Coral Essentials is Australian anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So the Red Sea and Aquaforest look like the ones that they can get over there, which, it's not the end of the world, is it? Two good brands.
We didn't get a chance to talk to Mo much about this on Friday regarding the bolus, even though I did think it was going to be a big part of the chat. It's definitely one I want to talk to him about again. Yeah, even if you think it makes your tank better. Okay. What do you think about the bolus, Ian Rodders?
Never tried it, mate.
Never tried it? What do you think about the concept?
Yeah, seems like a good concept. Yeah. I've done a little bit of research into the moonshiners. And that always intrigued me.
Yeah.
Well, I always thought the Moonsight Shiners was very similar to Triton when it first came out.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how when I heard people talking about it, I thought it was very similar.
Yeah.
The information on that page is wonderful on the Moonshiners.
It's insane.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
is.
That is like a repository.
Anyone who's new about, listen, I only discovered that probably only 6 months ago, the Moonshiners.
That's a really good group,
Yeah, anyone who wants to
questions, answers.
Check it out. It's wonderful.
Ian, can you grab me that 5-litre bottle again that you had at the side of you the other day, if you don't mind?
Which one, mate?
Do
you want the
alkalinity one? Yeah, please.
Yeah, come on.
So Steve's saying, just throw it up here, 5 litres of the new Nyos is going to be £35.
That is cheap.
Wow.
And sorry to go over old ground again. What are you getting with that in terms of strength or concentration?
It's 50,000 DKH.
Yeah. Let me chuck you on. Let me just quickly chuck you on solo. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
I don't know if you can read all of that, but
yeah, plenty on there. But they're also going to need to buy the ion elements as well with that, aren't they?
Yeah. So that's your main. That's one of your. So basically, it's just a 2-part. That's one part of it, and then obviously the calcium magnesium is the other part.
Yeah.
And then one bottle gets mixed into one, and the traces, and then there's 2 other little bottles, so 2 and 3 get mixed.
Sorry to just jump in. So are you going to need another container to then add these 2 into, or are you adding that into that bottle?
Well, this is a 5-litre container, and it has got a little bit of wiggle room in the top. Depending obviously on dosage.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah,
it's 5 to 10 mil per 100 litres.
If it's anything like Fauna, you don't use the bottles of traces you get. You don't use them all up. You add a little bit into.
That's right. Because they're super concentrated.
Yeah.
So you are going to need to get a dosing container, is what I'm saying, or a container.
Well, it all depends how much of them trace elements you add to that 5 litres.
Yeah. Or do you think you could just dose straight out of the bottle, do you think?
Well, that's what I'm planning to do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm planning to do.
As long as you get the ratio of the two right, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've got no coral. I've only got a couple of softies in my tank at the moment, but next week I'm going to start putting some sticks in. So, then I'll start to I'll have to add some, but.
Right, okay.
For example, with the balling light, you would always be buying extra calc and magnesium, and you would still have plenty of the traces that you add to that left over from your first one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Only add small amounts to it. Yeah.
Mm.
I'm honestly super hyped to try it. Can't wait.
I am. I'm a little bit buzzing for it to come out. I'm not going to lie.
Super hyped to try it.
And this sort of stuff don't normally get my me standing to attention.
No.
So Corey, get out the comments. Go to the warehouse, please, and you need to start sending it. You need to start sending it over.
Get one of them V2 rockets up the German's arse.
In fact, Rob, can you get the chopper out? Can we not just get it chipped over?
That's a good comment.
Might be sitting there pulling his pants down, Tom, when saying that.
It is the cheapest on the market, but that wasn't.
No, it's not the cheapest on the market.
It's not the cheapest on the market, no, but that's not our goal. Sorry, it's a system that has been proven to work extremely well and ease for beginners, but the adaptability for more experienced aquarists.
But what I would say with that, and
is
also
what makes it different, right?
But if it's that concentrated, you're going to buy it less often than you are the others.
Yes.
And the fact that you can get it in powdered form and mix up the exact ratio you need for your tank's needs is another real positive, especially if you've got a large system.
Yeah.
Imagine you've got, I don't know, at one point I was dosing half a litre of alk a day in one of my tanks.
Oh.
That's what I'm doing now.
Using
Downstairs.
what was you using then?
Balling light. Half a litre a day. But I know people that are doing over a litre a day in alk.
Yeah.
Blimey, you only get a 4 litre mixing tub with it, don't you?
Makes my tank pretty cheap to run then, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I think, a lot of people that have got huge systems just stick with calcium reactors.
That's why I was exactly gonna run my calc reactor for that exact reason. Because
they are stable. You do the only negative. Well, I mean, there's a few negatives with calcium reactors. Obviously, it suppresses your pH.
Yeah.
Because obviously you're putting an effluent that's got a lot lower pH into your system.
Yeah.
And obviously, depending on what media you use, you can put a lot of contaminants into the water.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, you can't dial it in exactly in terms of your traces, can you? You're gonna have to just do ICPs to see what naturally comes out lower.
Exactly. You might be using a media that's high in strontium, low in barium, and then you might be using a different media that's high in something else. And so you're constantly tinkering. So it can. I mean, it works. It does work. There's a lot of methods that work. But I'm back to the Nyos. Yeah, I'm super hyped for it. Can't wait to get on.
Hi, Leah's saying, "How you doing? These methods are all about cost for me." Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's in general. I think that's the times we're living in.
Yeah.
A lot of people are looking to cut back on,
tanks in general.
Tanks. Yeah. Things that you would have done a few years ago that some people can't afford to do now.
But then that's what's great about YouTube and streams like this is you can get someone that can work out what's more cost effective and not by listening to another reefer. Like, for example, and who would have ordered a new shipment of whatever they're using online without realising how concentrated the new Nyos stuff is that's coming out or something else? Do you know what I mean? So over a long period of time, they might find they've found something is cheaper for their tank to run.
I've got a funny feeling that there's going to be a lot of people out there going to be running what they're doing down now, ready for it.
Yeah.
Alan's tank weighs over 400 kilograms, and my driver's been looking like a ski ramp for the last week. Everything is wired up. MP60 cables too short. So going to have to
do you have to make your own, or do they supply?
Don't know.
I thought Ecotech used to supply extensions for them.
Don't know. Well, Steve was in the chat. Steve will know. This week, Reefers Network is proudly brought to you by Nyos. Where is our discount code?
You'll be running it.
Didn't mean to make this a sales pitch. Daz is asking, can you run the alk or calcium magnesium, or do you need the full system?
Corey would be better to answer that.
Yeah, Corey would be able to answer that.
He's obviously got a lot of traces he needs to use up still.
So he's answering. Everybody's talking amongst themselves. £35 for 5 litre isn't too bad. Compare it to other brands. Ian's currently got more of it in his living room than Exodus have got in the warehouse.
I'm going to sell it at a premium.
Lee's asking about your RAS dippy.
I haven't seen it actually.
Oh, I can't get on with that. Do you know that? I can't be getting on with that.
What's happened?
It's because I'm calling him Dippy.
That little twat up there, getting on my tits already.
We'll start calling you Dribbly if you want.
I think I prefer that, if I'm honest. Rasty's doing wonderful, mate.
Yeah.
Don't be put off. Don't be put off by all the sites you read that say, listen, I know you can get a sand dwelling wrasse or sand sleeping wrasse, whatever, but if your rockscape has got enough hiding places, I wouldn't worry too much. And I've heard that from numerous people that keep wrasse, rock being another one. And I ummed and ahed about it, and I thought, you know what, I've got wrasse in here that are just doing fine. So yeah, he's added to the bunch, mate. His colours are insane, and just a wonderful addition. And just not a lot of money for a wonderful fish. I think he was, I don't know, I think he was 80 quid, something like that. Like, you know, just a I don't know where he is. Oh, he's down there. I don't know if you can see him.
Yeah.
I'll chuck you on full screen. There you go. Where is he?
He was just down here.
He's at the back, yeah. Beautiful fish.
Yeah, really lovely, mate. Settled in a dream.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, sand-wise, my last tank, my 6x3, that was sandless, and I had about 8 wrasse in there. Not a problem.
Let's have a look. What's Corey saying? We are dosing 500 ml daily on our 4,500 SPS farm with the show tank connected. Right. Okay. Yes, Alan, Steve can do the extensions for the MP60s. So get in touch with Exodus, definitely. And Mo's talking about calc slurry. Lots of comments going in here.
Don't let Meckley hear that.
Calc slurry is really good, but it absolutely caked up my pumps.
Yeah.
The maintenance goes up.
Devil's Reef. I live in Northern Ireland, so I can get it shipped direct from EU.
So, Dirt Devil, I am a quarter Northern Irish. My nan, God rest her soul, was from Castle Dirk. How's it going?
Right, okay.
I've actually got a map on my arm, funny enough.
You can run both separately, but we recommend running both at the same time or close to the same amount because it fixed the ionic balance since we added the OG boiling part 3 in those 2 bottles. Right, okay. That's answering Daz's question there. Okay, cool.
I'll tell you what I did do yesterday, I think it was. That, what's the company? Is it Ocean Wave that have the
Yeah.
I need to message him actually.
The oscillating power head.
Yeah, Meckley's now using them on all his farm.
Ah, right, okay.
Saw that yesterday, I think. Now,
the only annoying thing is they don't do something for the MP40s or 60s because obviously it's in tank. So
yes, it's dry side. The dry side, yeah.
And also, I don't know. That's not the same company that was at Aqua, is it? Or is that a British company that's doing that? Is it the same company?
No, the same company, I think, isn't it?
I think it was the same company.
Because if you didn't have the bracing across the top of your tank, you're going to find it hard to mount it.
Don't they do a bracket? I've seen.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, on
not
YouTube,
sure.
Yeah.
So I might have a bang on one of them.
Mm. You going to try one? You try one?
I might do. Yeah. I'm going to change.
What power are you going to use it with? Tunsy or something?
I'm unsure. I do like Tunsy, I must admit. I'm unsure. I'm thinking of getting. So I've got a gyre up there and one there going front to back, and I might put them on the ends, and then have the MP40s front to back. I'm not sure yet.
Mm. We do have a German in the comments, gentlemen, so it is referred to as Toons, if I remember correctly, not Tunsy.
Oh, Toons, yeah.
Toons, yes. Let's have a look. Everybody, we're up to date on the comments. So you're going fish shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing a water change. Dave, any plans with the tank today?
Just got my weekly coral snow to go. So yeah.
You do coral snow. Okay.
Yeah, once a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
What brand?
My own, mate. I use. Hang on one sec.
Oh, under the bed.
Yeah. So, same stuff I use for when I go to the gym. So calcium carbonate.
Right.
So I just mix that half a teaspoon into 250 ml of water.
Yeah.
Give it a good mix up. A little bit of bottled bacteria in there. I'm going to put the phyto with it today as well, because I've got that to use.
Where are you getting that from?
So I spoke with old Timothy, and he hasn't sent me it, but I didn't want to put any pressure on him. So I've got it from Yorkshire Reefs. So from Sam.
Interestingly enough, will the calcium not kill the phyto off because it's caustic?
Don't know. Soon find out, won't we?
I think you find it probably will. It could be counterproductive.
Okay.
So
yeah,
even
maybe
adding
I'll do
it separately.
Add it separate, yeah.
Add it separately. Turn your skimmer off.
Yeah.
I'm glad if anything, Dave, you've just enlightened us as to the reason why you're so hench.
There you go. Well, I go to the gym. Big Darren. Yeah.
Smashing the supplements.
That's it, yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
What we got in here? They do a bracket to suit. You can use tunes or they supply their own. Yes, Dippy, I am going to use them on my new build.
I am not happy with this, you know that. I am fuming.
Mark started something now.
No way.
No way.
For oscillating arms, I recommend Reef Hub Orca. They are amazing.
Brand I've never heard of.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Reef Hub Orca.
Drippy's fuming.
Fucking hell.
Oh, behave. Right, let me see if I can share this with you. Present, share screen. That one. There you go. Not heard of these before.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very similar to the Tunsy or Tuns.
Yeah.
So
what? I've never heard anyone in the reefing hobby that I'm aware of that has ever bought anything tons and moaned about it.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that's bought anything tons and has moaned about it.
Yeah, it's quality, mate.
Right, okay. Lee's doing water change today. I think there's a few more people use a Sunday as maintenance. Coral heads. So
did we even get to the bottom of what Rodders was actually going to buy today, fish wise?
We just went clowns, I think, didn't we? I don't think you're going to get too many, are you? He said.
I'm gonna get chromis today and some cleanup crew, and then I'm going to speak to my friend who's down at the coast about clowns.
What cleanup crew?
Not conches. Black-footed tropher snails, some hermits, maybe a couple of mithrax.
Nice.
Nothing major.
And when are you going to start putting corals in?
Monday, Tuesday.
Are you?
I've got some frags I've got to go pick up. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Talking to cleanup crew, I bought 3 very small blue tuxedo urchins yesterday.
Yeah.
I love an urchin. Yeah. So,
you know where to get them, don't you?
Well, I went to Paul at AAC.
Go to see. Come on, mine's gone blank now.
Well, Paul's going to be well happy with this, by the way.
No,
best mates and all that.
No, what's his name that breeds the corals?
Jamie Craggs.
At the Holman Museum.
Yeah.
He's got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. Just giving them away.
Yeah, me and Jamie are well good mates. I'll give him a ring later.
Just message him, mate. Message him on Facebook.
Yeah, a lot of love in the chat for Tunsy Pumps. Definitely.
Purple helmet urchin.
Purple helmet urchin. Yes.
Oh, I tell you what, Liam. Yeah, Liam. Did you see Liam's thing about the local garage seller who's got a load of different cleanup crew at absolute rock bottom prices, bargain prices?
Definitely.
Let's see if Liam can get his name up because that'll help people. He's up north somewhere.
I've never used one of the Tunsy ATOs. I know that when I first joined the Friday night, they were having a few issues with it.
I will say that is their weak link. The ATO.
Yeah.
Is it really?
It's got like a little box. It's got like a red, green, and yellow light, like traffic lights, and they always go wrong. They always go wrong. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Well, that
Yeah.
shuts me up.
Everything else that I've had of their stuff is really good, but yeah, the auto
There was a video ages ago. I can't remember who did it on YouTube, and it was they did the factory. They did a tour, and everything's handmade still.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Their new power heads look insane.
Yeah.
I know Paul's got them on the new farm at AAC. And he absolutely raves about them, mate.
Yeah, they're good.
The technology with the control and everything. I have thought about them on here. I would love to give them a go.
I think
you can dial. They've got the ball that is any angle you want. Mate,
Yep.
whether they look ugly or not, if your corals look great, trust me, you ain't bothered about that power.
they're very powerful. Yeah, they're very powerful as well.
Ben's saying we should get Jamie on. Yeah, we've got a list of people that we are going to be hitting up.
He would have heard of us, and he'd be chomping to come on this.
Yeah. His agent will be ringing you, Drippy. Your phone was ringing earlier in the background, so that could have been his agent.
Jamie's lovely, mate. Jamie's a really nice guy.
Yeah, you'll have to wait, Mr. Craig. You'll have to wait. We've got Dominic from Hull coming on next week.
Oh dear! No, we've actually got. Don't forget this Friday. We've got Keith coming on. Keith Berklaheimer, aka Reef Bum, is joining us on Friday night. So it should be a cracking one this Friday. So please, if you can, tune in for that or watch it back.
Was that pun intended there? Reef Bum should be a cracking show. Is that?
No, but
he's a poet and he didn't even know it.
Yeah, he's certainly something.
Oh dear me. Oh, Dave's face frozen again. Oh dear.
Dave is never coming back on. Just so everyone knows.
Oh dear. Let's have a look. Yes, it was March. It was March. Thanks, Lee. Yeah, that's who did the tour of Tunsey. Woody's Reef. I had a Tunsey Osmo 3155. Lasted me 13 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
How brilliant.
Yeah. Devil's Reef. My old Tunsey 8 is over 10 years and it still works. Good.
There you go. Maybe it's just me.
No, I have heard a few mixed reviews of them. Some people saying they hate them for that exact reason, and some people saying that they don't.
I think it's to do with the condensation getting into the box. They're not sealed very well.
Right. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Tommy B in the chat's just sent me a picture saying, just to give you some confidence that you can grow corals on an ironing board.
There you go.
I like yours.
Yeah.
There you go, mate.
Awesome, Tank, that. If it was yours, very nice. Chat to you after the show. Right. So, anything else to report? Anything else that we want to talk about? We've got 20 minutes left, should I say? Anybody in the comments want to ask anybody anything else? It'd be great to fill in the last 20 minutes. I'm going to put the Chromis in tomorrow, I think, or Tuesday. Like I said, I'm just going to test the water, check that we're converting ammonia correctly over the next couple of days. And we've got nitrate and not nitrite. Yeah, I've got them here. Yeah, I've got nitrite and a nitrate.
What do you use for nitrate? Test kit was.
So nitrate, I always use the Hannah. Nitrite, I'll always use Salifert, obviously.
I've got Salifert for nitrate. Just very simple.
I have got one. I have got the Salifert for the nitrate. I just like it because I try and keep the ratio between that and the phosphate as close as I can. So
I've gone back to a lot more manual testing.
Have you?
Yeah. I was getting different readings on the phosphorus Hannah one. Is it the phosphorus ULR, isn't it, the green one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting some indifferent readings, doing 2 tests back to back, one being quite different. So I've gone back to a lot of manual testing. Yeah.
The only thing I'd say with that is make sure the vials, the glass vials, you don't get fingerprints on the vials when you're doing a test. So
no, mate, I always have a bit of tissue in my hand. I've tried everything, right? Done a couple back to back and just got some unusual results on the 2 of them. And I just thought, well, I can't run a tank on this. Do you know what I mean? I can't be sitting there doing 10 tests and taking an average. Do you know what I mean?
A batch of, the little sachets, could be the batch of them, could be a bad batch of those.
I've had a bad batch before, yeah.
I think one of the common sort of errors with the annas is when you're cleaning the vial, like you just said, with kitchen roll or tissue, whatever, is you always tend to hold it with your index finger and your thumb at the bottom, and everybody forgets to clean the bottom with where you've been holding it with your thumb.
That's where it reads
Everybody
from.
wipes it like that and then puts it in and forgets that you've just had your thumb on the bottom, and that's where the light emits from the bottom of it. So always clean the bottom. Always clean your bottom. Always clean your bottom. Go on, Dave. Sorry.
How old's the vials? Like they discard, don't they, with age?
That's a good. I never knew that.
Very true, because the line where you're supposed to fill it up originally, I don't know what it is. Is it 10 mil? Is it 10 mil?
Yeah, 10 mil. Yeah.
That over time on some of mine has worn away. So maybe I need to replace the vials, mate. Yeah, good point. I can do that when I've got my £4,000 for my lights.
That's it, mate. Only about 10 quid. You'll be all right.
Oh dear. Lee would love some help. What's this we've got here? Love some help with putting an Achilles tang in because I'm scared because I put a white cheek in and purple killed it with a big money fish. Any advice? Go on.
If he's got a big tank, put 4 or 5 tangs in one go. Don't just put one in because it will absolutely batter each other. Or move some rock work about. Disturb where they live in.
I'm not a tang head, but I hear purples. People have a lot of problem with aggressions with purples, mate.
Sohauls as well.
I had to take the purple out of my DT. Like we said on previous streams, the purple and the yellow have been together for 10 years.
Yeah.
And then just one day, and then literally it was before Christmas. They just, and it wasn't that I think what's happened is the purple was always slightly bigger, just in general in terms of size. Yeah, and I think the yellow has caught up almost, and then there was an issue with dominancy. I think the yellows tried to sort of had a bit of an issue, but the problem was that neither of them were going to back down. No. They would have carried on to the death. I mean, I had a couple of guys around before when it was happening, and just to witness it was horrible. And this is a 9.5 foot tank, plenty of room. Got those two and a sail fin. They're the only tangs in the tank, but yeah, horrible to witness. Ben saying, never heard of vials discoloring.
Yeah, they can do.
Don't have many.
If you think you're exposing them to a chemical every time you do a test, aren't you? So
I rinse mine out though after every time I use it.
So do I.
Yeah, I think it's more if you leave it in there for a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, I bought all my hat checkers second hand as well when I first got in the hobby.
Yes,
so
you don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't have many fish. I love clowns. I have 370 litre tank. Could I add more?
Yes and no.
Leroy had about 120 in one tank at one point.
This is the thing. If you're going to you can't just put 1 or 2 in. You have to put 5, 6, 7, 8 in. Quite a few, so they'll live together. Otherwise, they're just 5.
They're a bit like my cousin once kept cichlids. He put a few in, and he soon realised you have to ram that tank with cichlids, actually for aggression.
Yep.
Yeah.
He found it out the hard way.
To be fair, Corey, I've actually got this in my cupboard. All jokes aside, I have got the Nyos test kit. I've got the nitrate one. You want me to show you?
Test kit used to be.
You want me to show you?
Show us.
All right.
Come on, get it out. Let's have a look.
Look at the size of that arse. Look at it. Oh my god. Look at him. Look, that dosing thing, that'll still be sitting there this time next week. I guarantee it.
But back in the box, though.
I know. It's just I've opened my mouth now and I've got to change my pipes now to beat him.
You have.
Better hurry up, mate, yeah.
I know. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Maybe today's the day. Mind you, I'm watching Spurs straight after this, so if Spurs get beat, nothing's happening.
You'll beat them. When's the draw? Later today?
I'm not sure. Who's the last game on? Sorry, we're taking over with football now. I love this. Guys who don't like football. I don't know what the last game is. It normally is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's normally after the last game, yeah.
Got any other Spurs fans in the chat? Have we? Anyone else as depressed as me over the last couple of months?
Couple of months.
Yeah, I was going to say a couple of
40
months.
years, mate.
41 years then. All right, 41 years. Yeah, fair enough. Do you know what? Just quickly, tell you what I got from AAC yesterday that I hadn't seen before that is really lovely. It's like a yellow with red polyps and aquaphora.
Okay.
Yellow with red polyps.
It's got like red spot. Yeah, red. Yeah, all right, well done. Listen, it was just to get you out of the room for a bit, mate. That's all.
I don't know why I've got them all. I've got them all here.
Listen, have any of them boxes been opened?
No.
They look brand new.
Phosphate one has. Nitrate one has.
I can't see the nitrate. I can see the colour, but phosphate, no chance now.
That's brand new.
Yeah,
brand new.
Yeah,
and brand new.
maybe
I'll
maybe
use them on this actually. Keep them in.
Yeah, look, they'll stay there. They'll stay there the same time. They'll be there same time next week. They'll be sitting there, and that one. Yeah, this is an acropora because you know what it's like when you have a predominantly stick tank. Obviously, you want path, flow, so everything is middle or top. And at the bottom, I just think an acropora that'll look lovely lower down. Do you know what I mean?
Deep water smooth skins for the bottom.
Yeah.
Cardus and
Echinacea or something like that.
The Carney, yeah.
Yeah.
The Carney's beautiful. Don't really see it that much now.
I nearly bought one yesterday, and I just thought, no, do you know what? I'm not going to rush. I bought 4 frags yesterday, and that'll do me for a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Darren's saying increase the flow with tangs. Even had someone else saying this same. Forgot who it was. Sorry, increasing the tank. When I turn my tangs off, pumps off, the tanks start fighting. Right. Okay.
Yeah, they haven't got to waste all their against the current. That's why.
See what's interesting. Also, as your reef grows out, obviously people, we set them and leave it and walk away and do whatever. But as your reef is growing and your flow is now restricted more, that's obviously something you need to keep an eye on. Is keep up in your flow as your reef is growing out.
Look at what Mo was saying the other day about that main pump done the whole tank at the beginning, and then by the end he had to put 10 MP60s on it. So it just shows you. Yeah.
Similar sized tanks sometimes have some beef. My convict and Gutartus. Tuz Osmolator for me, so we've been using them for years. Very reliable. Got some Man City fans, Arsenal.
John Wright, are you having a laugh? Well, that's him gone. That's him done. What is happening by Fred?
Was he saying we've got Arsenal? They've got to play Arsenal. Who does he say?
We've got Arsenal.
Where is he? Is he Scunthorpe or saying?
He's Skegness. He's Lincolnshire, not far from me. About an hour and a bit. No, he's Man United. He's a Man UI.
Oh, Man United, Arsenal.
Of course he is.
That should be a good match.
He lives like 3 hours away from Manchester. Of course he's Man United.
Or what we used to say at school, teletext fan. Can you remember that? Teletext fan.
Teletext,
They're not rats,
teletext and CFAX.
Teletext holidays.
Teletext holidays. Can you remember them? CFAX. Wow. Waiting for the page to upload. Quick. Bella Medina, 149 quid.
Yeah.
Bloody rats. You're never more than 2 foot away from one of them.
Oh dear. Back to reefing. What about acclimation box? If only want to add one tank.
See, I've heard some people also add it at night when the lights are off. But then when the lights come back on in the morning, it gets smashed to pieces. Yeah,
World War III. If I don't know how big his tank is, but you just break the scape up, change it completely so they're in a new environment. There's no territory then.
Yeah,
because it's normally 99% is territory related.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And like you say, if you're not in a massive tank, there ain't a lot of places to go.
Yeah, but the good side of that is that if you're not in a big tank, it's easy to move the stuff around.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you've got a huge tank and it's all grown out, it's impossible. But
I might even add them. I've got a little Tamini, right? Does a great little job. I just wanted like a workhorse. I'm not a Tang head or Tang fan whatsoever, but I might add one, another one in here.
What is it for the rock work?
I just think they listen. I really love.
He likes to buy stuff, Ian. If you've not known,
I like yellow tangs, I do, but now I've added a copper band. I've heard some problems with yellow tangs and copper bands over the time
It's
I've
a
been.
similar. They see themselves as a similar sort of shape. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Bristle tooth is the best workhorse, mate.
yeah.
Unreal fish. Unreal.
What, yellow eye, blue eye, to me?
Yeah, any of that shape. Any of that shape. Really,
Yeah.
really good workhorse.
Yeah.
To be fair, my yellow does give Clive, my copper band, a bit of grief every now and again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I was going to get a yellow, I'd want a wild one because the tank bred one's still a little bit.
We had this conversation.
I don't know. Some of Rob's are just. He's got 3, I think, if I remember rightly, Rob. And I think one's wild. I think the other 2 are captive.
They've got a lot better.
They all look the same.
I've noticed that.
They all look the same. Liam's saying you should get a zebra tang. All right, no response to that then. Okay.
Yeah, I like them. I would like to know more about them in terms of their personality and their compared to the convict, because I also love convicts, but they can be absolute twats. Do you know what I mean?
Beautiful convict.
I've got a convict.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got a convict. Yeah.
And I've got a bit of affinity with convicts because I saw one in the wild.
Unreal.
Just one. I thought I'd see a school of them or more than one. But I just saw one very briefly, and when the light hit it, just that yellow hue down its back, and really, really nice. But if they're aggressive twats, then I don't want nothing like that in here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I never had a problem with mine, to be fair, but yeah, nice fish.
What's Lee saying here? Just take the purple out. I'm thinking Achilles is my dream.
I was going to say that.
Beautiful
I was going to say that.
Those and powder blues, but just nightmare.
But are Achilles aggressive or not?
I think any tank, once it's grown out, can be aggressive.
Right.
Problem is, you need the space for them to swim, don't you? That's the
thing,
issue.
Yeah. I'm still 50-50 on this gem tang I've seen for this tank behind me. It's tiny. But obviously
you get away with the zebras over in there, definitely.
Yeah,
the garage, Tom, it's not like you're going to lose it and you've looked after it and then you give it away.
Yeah, no, but you don't want a nice tang like that in the garage.
Just getting the DT then?
No way. Absolutely no way.
Launch it in there, boy.
No.
Powder blue for me, but yes, just.
I was close to getting a powder blue because one of the lads was going to shut his tank now. He was going to give me his powder blue, but I don't think. I think in a small tank, I think sometimes a small tank can encourage aggression as well. If they get sort of frustrated.
Yeah.
If that was a little bit more docile, to me, that is the greatest, most beautiful tang, the powder blue. But once again, can be an utter bully. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Powder brown's not too bad either. That's quite nice.
I love a powder brown or gold rim as well.
Yeah, gold rim. Yeah.
Right, okay.
But what's the other one? Blonde tang, Nassau. They're nice tang.
Yeah.
Most docile tang out there, definitely. Just get massive.
When they get big, they get the trails off the back of the fins. Lovely fish.
Yeah. Gold rim, one of my favourites. A couple of my old tank. I never had any issue.
How big was Steve's old tank then? If you got a couple in there,
let us know, Stevie boy.
Black
tang.
I must admit, Mo, at the risk of upsetting you, mate, on with Rob, I don't get it.
No,
each their own.
They just seem like they've got a funny face, even compared to like when you look at one of those and a yellow tang. It's the same sort of species.
Mine on the screen at the second.
They've just got like a real long. They've got like a copper band mouth, more or less. They just like a really pronounced face.
Dear. 8x4x32 was his old tank. Nice.
Wow.
Nice size.
Very nice.
Nice size. Very nice. Love my hybrid powder blue, best of both worlds.
Do you know what, right? Who has really seen, going back to Mo's point about the black tang, excuse me, who has really seen a black tang in anything like with their own eyes and in something not like when you go into a shop and they're all in the tanks up for sale. If Ron says that those stratons illuminate the fish and give them an extra dimension so much, you might find that stratons light up a black tang into something that you never thought possible.
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe. Yeah, they've never really done much for me, to be fair. When is Ian going to wear the mankini on the show? We're asking for my wife.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's a fair shout, yeah. Kids love that.
I come on tomorrow and put it on.
Oh dear. Black tangs are stunning. We get the blue stripe just under the doorstep thing. Strattons make black tangs look like the rainbow. Oh, very good. I bought Mo's black tang when he closed down. Oh, right, okay.
Actually, I'm sure I remember seeing that in there, in Matty's place.
Wow.
Good shop that is, you know. SWM.
What is SWM, Rodders?
Southwest Marines.
Southwest Marines.
Bristol.
Bristol.
Lovely little shop. Matt, really, really knowledgeable guy.
Nice.
That might be well for a little road trip.
Yeah, really, really nice place.
Yeah.
Used to get some amazing SPS, mate. Used to get some really, I don't know, I haven't been down there in a couple of years. But
How far Bristol is from me? Let's have a look.
It's closer to you than me.
Oh, I know that.
At 3 hours for you.
He's actually a really, really knowledgeable guy as well, Matty. Nice shop. Got quite a lot of stuff in there.
Southwest Marines. See you there, mate. Matt is the man.
Matt,
121 miles from me. 3 hours. Jesus Christ.
3 hours? 221.
They've got a lovely pub next door.
Oh, well,
It's
Tom's
literally in the middle of nowhere, mate. It's lovely,
Tom's
lovely
sold. You don't need to say anymore. Look, Tom, we come down next week, Tom.
Lovely open fire in there, boys.
Oh, bring the flippers.
You could go with your dressing gown like that. You kept mum's carpet. You'd be sorted.
I'm gonna stay to Melinda if she's still in
Let me know, mate. We do a little jolly boys if you want to go down.
Yeah, Melinda
that'd be
is
good.
aware of Gander, right? So this is from Gander. I bet Melinda knows exactly what I'm talking about. There you are. The next Jolly Boys then, Southwest Marines. Is that an exclusive?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. Dave, you up for it?
Yeah, for it, mate, you know me.
Yeah? You up for a meet up?
Bandit.
Yeah,
Tim,
get everybody together. Timothy, anyone else wants to join us?
Benji,
We'll set a day. Yeah, we'll all
Tim.
meet up. We'll do an overnighter. I'm not doing that back in the day. Yeah,
Mo
we'll do it.
Mo would be able to walk from there. Mo would be able to walk down there.
They have a really nice coffee shop as well down there as well. That
They
for
do.
the morning after. For the morning after.
They do.
There you go, then exclusive. We didn't know that was coming today, did we? That's the next Jolly Boys then. We're off to Bristol.
When we're going?
See you there tomorrow, yeah?
Okay.
When are we going to? Well, are we
I'll
going
put
to?
it on his, I'm on his WhatsApp group, so I'll give him a message, see when he's getting his next stock in.
Yeah, that'd be good. Let us know. Cool.
Maybe February, something like that. Give people enough time to get over Christmas and
Come down from legs.
there you go.
Oh dear. Fair enough.
Maybe February time then.
Oh, Melinda knows. Yeah, my daughter buys a lot of stuff from Gander.
There you
Okay.
go. Thank you. Culture Bowl.
Johnny Boy will take him 3 days to travel down from Skegness. Bring the caravan, mate. Hook it up. It'd be good.
Tom will pick you up.
There's actually a caravan park on site.
Is there?
There actually is.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Tom, you can pick Noel Edmonds up, can't you?
I'm sure I can arrange something. We can arrange something.
Help the aged and all that. Help the aged.
All I'm thinking about is parking. I'll be able to park right at the front. Yeah, everybody looks like they're up for it in the comments, so that'd be good. But all right, yeah, we'll talk about it more on next Sunday's stream in terms of dates. Because to be fair to some of the people in the comments, there were a couple of streams we've done all that have been going on. I don't know if it's on the network or on other people's shows that have been saying that everybody would like a bit of a meet up. And before, I think John was asking about Love to Reef earlier in the comments. I don't know anything about Love to Reef, so you'd have to message Fish Palace himself or probably the saying the WhatsApp.
I would
group
imagine
from last year.
I would imagine that would be around May. If I mean, I could be wrong, but you've got Accra in September. Hull might be doing another Coral Freaks. I don't know yet, but I would imagine that would be before the summer if Love to Reef is going, because that's normally when it has been. I mean,
Yeah.
So yeah, if we did one February time,
Yeah.
up for that.
Sounds like a plan. Right, gentlemen, I'm going to wrap us up now so we get on with the rest of our Sundays. Rod, Ian, thank you very much for joining us. Good luck shopping today. Put it in the chat. Let us know what you come back with. Be good to see it. Dave, hope your 20-minute water change goes well, or your coral snow, sorry, that you're doing.
That's it, mate.
Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Get yourself a new camera.
That is a new camera. Got to work out what it's doing it.
And Dippy, been emotional as ever.
Waiting for that.
Oh dear. But no, thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure, and thanks to those of you that have been watching. Thanks for tuning in, and please enjoy the rest of this Sunday. Yes. If you haven't already done so, as I always say, please give us a like and give us a subscribe to the channel, as it does help us get future guests on the show. And like I said earlier, we have got Reef Bumming coming on Friday at 8 o'clock, so that should be good.
It's going to be a cracking show.
It's going to be a cracking show. So thank you very much again. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we will see you all next week.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye.